for the moment, some of the principal executive challenges that are on our minds in TMP are six. The first is contextual, the second organisational, the third technical, the fourth relational, the fifth personal, and the sixth political. So a lot of challenges, you might say, but just to detail them somewhat more. So contextual, clearly we need to make sense of a changing world around us, the context geopolitically, socially. We might almost say that higher education needs to find its place in a changing world and needs to demonstrate its ongoing, enduring value. And one of the things that we always do is look into the challenges that higher education is facing and explore very curiously but very emphatically how various institutions are responding so that our participants can take the best and translate that into practice in their own institutions. The second challenge then is organisational. Main questions there about how do we lead organisational change at a transformational level? What does structuring for effectiveness look like? What are the implications for governance, risk and innovation? All very pertinent questions right now. And that, of course, leads to technical challenges. So financially, how do we manage money in the short term and the long terms? How do we manage and lead for sustainability? How do we make full use of our digital capacity and resources? And all of the above, contextual, organisational and technical, clearly lead to relational challenges. So how do we mobilise teams? How do we create engagement? How do we sustain cultures for performance and effectiveness? And how do we address inequalities and structural and established political schisms across the globe and societally? And of course, that then leads to personal challenges about how we maintain our own personal effectiveness, resilience. Do we know what it's like to be on the receiving end of us? And when we do understand that, how do we change and adapt to respond to the demands upon us? And of course, that's all within a political context. So how can we make sure that the sector's politically astute, leads well in a world that requires us to be much more influential, both personally and sectorally? So those are some of the challenges that TMP responds to.